Team here includes 50 of the most experienced American Airlines team members. They handle anything from crew, flights, fuel, and even baggage. So ahead of this week's big events, they are doing everything in their power to ensure everything here runs smoothly. American Airlines handles about 40% of Sky Harbor's flight capacity. That's why they added 91 flights between Phoenix and 22 U.S. cities last year, so that football fans could get to State Farm Stadium and the Waste Management Phoenix Open. But after finding out Philly and Kansas City would be the teams playing for the title, they've added even more. This is American's Hub Control Center. It's what they call their nervous system. Crews here will be operating 122 flights between Philadelphia or Kansas City and Phoenix between February 9th to the 14th.
They are the ones that orchestrate everything that happens with the flight, from gate planning to fueling to catering to boarding of the aircraft to navigating all of our team members that work above the wing and below the wing to the right aircraft for its departure.
American is also adding additional reinforcements, bringing in workers to support customers traveling on Sunday night throughout the week. Although it's quiet right now with all those flights being added and our big events here in the Valley, you can expect that it will pick up. So the team will do everything in their power to make sure that everyone has a great experience when it comes to travel, despite whoever wins the big game. Reporting in Phoenix, Alexis Dominguez for Arizona's Family.